want to win. I want to win by any means necessary. I want to be the best. I want to be the best, simple and plain.
Happy Sunday. It is Palm Sunday, the start of Holy Week. And once again, today we reached another 24th of the year. It's just March 24th. So once again, I am doing a special, what I've done the last couple of months, where the last 24th of 2/24th days of this year, the Mamba, that I picked out a Kobe quote, 2 different Kobe quotes, and basically all I did was I just expressed the meaning of what I think the meaning of those quotes are, and also how it applies to my life in general. So that being said, I do have my journal here, and I did a vlog on this last Friday where I showed the overall entirety of the journal. I showed every quote that I'm going to talk about, every upcoming 24th for the rest of the year. So in that case, because it is March 24th, mind you, this is the quote that I have, as you can see, as a plus. I'll read it to you in a little bit. So it says, may you always remember to enjoy the road, especially if it's a hard one. Yep, that's another Kobe quote right here. And I forgot to mention this on the other vlog from last Friday, but every single one of these quotes that you can see right here, they are actually all designed. I mean, I got all of his quotes. I had to pick 12. What was it? Because there's 12 months, and so now it's now I think I only picked like 10 of them. So I picked 10 quotes, and I designed it like these. These are all my own designs. A bit inspired from the other journal that my ex-friend gave me. So these are my own designs, as you can see. But anyways, getting back to the quote at hand that I expressed, it took me some time to actually just give it thought on the meaning and how it applies to my life. See, so I actually was able to use all 3 notebook pages right here to express both. So I'm gonna, instead of me having to really explain, I'm gonna read it out to you. So this is what I wrote for the meaning. So it basically means to enjoy life, making the most of it, despite having such problems in your life, attempting to hold you back from doing so. As we are all aware that even through our personal problems are never ending, we also must be aware that we only have one life to live off of. We as human beings are prone to naturally create excuses that are half understandable and half inexcusable whenever we feel the need to be opportunistic, to stack many great memories for our sake of having a good or great life. But according to the quote, regardless of any personal issues we have or the world has, even if we have any such health issues, we always have to remember to enjoy life and continue making the most of it. Even as we grow older, even when more things in life will never be the same. In the very end, whenever we reflect on our past, the only remembrance we'll have are the great memories we've made, not when we planned them and the other consequences or how much time we need and having fun and when to go home and all that. So yeah, that's what I wrote, and I know it's pretty lengthy. That's how I used to write on my journal entries during my high school and college days. Sometimes it could just be elaborative and throwing out some bombastic, could be pretty bombastic as well. But yeah, I stopped doing that for a while. So, but by now doing this, it actually gives me maybe a resurgence of maybe wanting to write again. We'll see. So yeah, that's how I expressed it. And now I'm gonna go to how it applies to my life. I wrote in here my life application. So basically, I said this. Stress has been my ongoing ultimate weakness that has affected where my life is now and how it was then. I do have a strong tendency to reflect on my past for the better or for the bitter, though more so nitpicking the bitter in that there are still, to this day, certain things I should have done that many of my friends have, especially in their 20s and in high school. There's still a part of me wishing that I had their life in terms of the many things they did, even if it pertains to social activities. Things like clubbing, going to long lounges, raves, traveling with friends, traveling out of country to explore different countries or continents, being in a long-term relationship, participating in such clubs in high school to sort of interact with different people, joining a sports team in high school, voluntary work, heck, even a new job that should have happened several years ago. Well, why do I want to start stressing myself with that? I've been raving about that every single day on my Facebook about why I do this, and I still haven't had my luck. I'm going to resume my job search, though, eventually. It won't be this week, so it'll be sometime in April. Anyway, continuing on. For me, barring a pretty decent life resume I had despite the missing, quote-unquote, missing moments, my life wouldn't have been as good as I tried it to be. So because of this particular quote, I will continue to make my life decent, even through my comfort of doing shit that ain't ordinary of how a typical average Joe has fun, be it by myself or with my same group of friends. You know, Russ, Eugene, my boss, Dewey. Life is short, man, Ray. And while I continue to enjoy the road with what I have, the quote inspired me to develop more, in parentheses, unique ideas that I'm continuously expressing my opportunistic approach to doing different things to further enhance my fun in life. And of course, making memories in spite of having some limits at this time for me as well as my ongoing health concerns. Nobody's road is ever easy, much like saying life is never easy. How we enjoy the road, you ask? Well, make the most of it, not by hoping, but by doing. Yep. So that's how it applies to my life, and you know, to add on to that, yeah, whatever I'm doing now, you know, especially with the mentality that I have, just being more comfortable in myself, and not trying to fit in like I used to do in high school, and what some of my other friends tell me like during my college years and a little after that, especially several years ago. I told myself, you know what, I'll let no one break my spirit. My spirit is my spirit. And whatever I do with my friends, you know, whether it's overly weird or whatever it is to some people that it may find just as crazy, you know, this is how I want to live. We only live once, so I know I trash sometimes when some of my friend circle at times at my worst, but at the end of the day, man, you know, I just never know what's gonna happen. You know, who knows what might be happening to me in a couple of years, and you know, if I move or whatever, or you know, something happens. That's why I gotta say, man, I gotta enjoy the road, even if it's hard. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's my quote for this 24th of March, and so yeah, that's the. I'm gonna for the 24th of April, I'm gonna express another one from here, and then going through the rest of the year. So enjoy the rest of your day and your Palm Sunday, and we'll see you then.